I'm Mary. Cheers, Mary. How are you? Sarah Cashin. Great to see you, Sarah, as always, in order. Kieran. Evening from Germany. Morris is in the People's Republic of Cork. Christopher in Liverpool. Hey man, Susan in Wexford. Ring the bell, Gary. Hope you're ringing that bell. Karen and Durham. Well, we thought we'd start the show tonight with something you were working on. We're busy writing away on this new album, and songs are flowing. This one started actually up in Amberville with the legend that is Enda Was, and then Declan worked on a riff, and we put lyrics together for it, so they're still not totally there, but we're getting there. So we thought, well, we're tuned for it. We may as well just play a bit of it, see how far we've got. I've got the lyrics here on a phone that I've been working on today, but they all change. You soothed me when I cried, kept me safe in days gone by. Boy to man, through life changes, you were patient and courageous. Down by the Silver Coast, on a little fishing boat, breathing salty and diesel. Was there anywhere more peaceful? I see you pick me up, wrap me up, lift me over stony ground. I see you pick me up, carry me to the water, to the water. Now your garden is in full bloom, but we're all huddled in one room. Outside a car is waiting, I can't stop my hands from shaking. Framed photographs line the walls, they tell the story of us all. Makes me feel a little older. Soon I'll rest you on my shoulder. Let me pick you up, wrap you up, lift you over stony ground. Let me pick you up, carry you to the water. Let me pick you up, wrap you up, lift you over stony ground. Let me pick you up, carry you to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Someday the light will dim when life's filled to the brim. As the sun is slowly sinking, thoughts that I'll be thinking. I see you pick me up, wrap me up, lift me over stony ground. I see you pick me up, carry me to the water. I see you pick me up, wrap me up, lift me over stony ground. I see you pick me up, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me there. It's getting there. Just thought that has never been heard before by us, never mind anybody else. Welcome to Ask Us Anything number... Where are we now, Declan?
45.
45. Joe likes it. Great tune. Good. Cheers, Andrew. He likes it too. That is called Carry Me to the Water. I think that will be the title. Is it in honour of Dec's non-alcoholic period? Carried me to the water. Very good, Chris. Very, very good. Speaking of carrying me to the water, that's Gabaha. Whatever the hell it is. I should announce what I'm drinking here, right? What am I having? What have I got? Today, well, it's actually a very special one. We actually got 2 bottles of this stuff, but I'm going to have to drink Declan's as well. This, check it out. It is, would you believe? What is it? It's Wildflower. Yes, because we have a song called Wildflower. Wildflower red wine. And we did a show in the Whale Theatre in Greystones on Saturday night. That's it, Wildflower. And Freda and Jason very, very kindly donated 2 bottles of Wildflower red wine to the cause, which is why we're working the way, when we say we, I mean the royal we, I'm working my way through them tonight. Declan is still on it. Let me guess. No. Oh, it's a beautiful wine. It is, Debbie. It's a really nice wine.
Is it?
It is really nice, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's bad manners. I think I might have to
What?
have a wee
Oh,
drink.
what's... Alert the paparazzi. Declan is moving off the non-alcoholic, Erdinger onto the red Wildflower wine.
Thanks, Freda.
Could you believe it?
Thanks, Jason.
This is it. Now, if he goes off the rails completely, Freda and Jason, I'm going to hold you both responsible. You know, Gary, who's with us tonight, I hope it's nice. Freda, it's gorgeous.
Right.
Oh, is that mine? Is that yours? Darn it, I thought I was going to get that. I thought I was going to get the 2 bottles out of myself. No such luck. Declan can never turn down a free bottle of wine, especially from Freda and Jason. It's nice, isn't it?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Dab was saying it was a great concert, hated leaving. You weren't the only one, Dab. It was very odd for us because normally we hang around and we're talking to people after the show, and we couldn't do it at the Whale. But you made a fair bit of noise, which was fantastic. There's bottles of good noggin for you both when you come to Cork.
Can't wait.
Good noggin. Is that possible?
Well, we might have just had a bad strain.
No, it lasted too long, did it not? At Morris, I don't know. Look, I'm willing to test it out. One more test of the noggin to see if it if it can redeem itself. But Gary Clark, speaking of red wine, he asked the question, Brendan, how about trying some white wine some night? Well, actually, I don't really.
Gives you the old CBGBs.
It does. It gives me. I had white wine once. I remember exactly where I was. More than once, but I had been having it off and on over the years. And then one time it was actually in Dalkey. I was in Dalkey up in Dublin, and I went for a white wine because it was the middle of the day, and I thought it's dignified to be seen with a glass of white wine in the middle of the day, not red. And I immediately felt like I was getting a heart attack. But I wasn't getting a heart attack. It was heartburn, which I had never experienced before. And I got it bad. And then I thought, it's just one off. And then you're hearing about all my medical problems. It happened again a couple of months later when I tried it.
It happened in my place. I thought you were having a heart attack.
Yeah, Declan thought he was having I mean, obviously I've got to that age now where when I say, just everybody goes, heart attack. He's having a heart attack.
But you
nobody says. Well, I mean, if I was 30, people would just say, he'll be all right. But now people go, whoa, he's having a heart attack. I'll ambulance 911. Well, that's a long answer to a very short question. How about trying some white wine? Not unless you want to see me convulse and have to be taken away to Daisy Hill Hospital. Gary. Then his other question was in relation to you, Declan. Has Declan ever tried non-alcoholic wine?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. Is it?
It is a thing, but
It's not a good thing.
No.
They haven't figured it out yet,
I
have
haven't
they?
figured it out, but you know what they have figured out?
What?
Alcohol-free Guinness on draft.
And have you tried it?
Yes.
And does it pass the Declan Murphy test?
That's the test.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have thought people would have been very sniffy about that.
Yeah, I was playing a PTS and I was drinking that, and after a couple of, you notice the difference from the first couple of tests. Then after that, sort of switched off. Texture, perfection.
Wow.
Just it's not quite as hoppy a taste, but apart from that,
They must have been working hard on that, were they, to try and get that?
Yeah.
Once Heineken brought theirs out.
I think it's going to be a huge success. It's brilliant.
Morris says, I convert you both with some single vineyard noggin. Are you working for Noggin? Morris has been on before. I think Morris
he's
is
an undercover
you.
Noggin
I think you're an undercover Noggin. Mary Sheridan, lyric or melody, lads? What grabs you? Well, the way I always say it is, if all you've got is a lyric, you've got a poem. You don't have a song. So for me, unless it's so good. But then there's a rhythm sometimes to a word. You know, like Bob Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues, which I put in my best songs ever list on the mail out today. That there's an example of. I mean, what's the melody going on?
Two-note melody.
Yeah, no melody.
But the lyric is killer.
The lyric is killer, but also the rhythm of the lyric was groundbreaking. It was
He said he wanted to do a cross between Chuck Berry and Salvador Dali.
He pulled it off.
He pulled it off.
He pulled it off. Liam Stewart, hello from Sligo. We've got Colette with us. Colette is actually in Moldova at the minute. She has told me she's growing tomatoes. And she's drinking a Cabernet Sauvignon. How's Liam from Sligo? Hope the weather's good where you are. From the parcel, the Zero Guinness, I mean. Is it called Zero Guinness, Declan, yeah?
Guinness Zero, yeah. Not to be confused with Guinness Zero Crack.
Guinness Zero Crack. But, I mean, there's some people that if you put them on the Zero Guinness, they would be Zero Crack.
Yeah.
Whereas if you give them Guinness, there's actually alcohol in it. After about 4 or 5, they're actually good crack. But until then, it's like, come on, keep drinking. Right, finally, you're a bit of crack. How many potential songs have you for the next album so far, guys? Many potential. There's Sue in West Wales. How many songs have we got? See, it's very tough to
hard
answer.
to judge because I have some of them half finished.
Yeah, like a lot of them are half finished.
Yeah.
But we are, we're moving into the next phase of our Ask Us Anythings now. We're going to be hearing a lot more new stuff. So no pressure. We're basically going to be working on songs every week. So this was the first because we were just working on today actually. Have you each got a favourite song or top 3 and why? Well, I give my favourite songs on the newsletter, which I sent out today. If any of you people aren't on the newsletter, you should sign up. Colette, if you're, I don't want to drag you away from the your Cabernet Sauvignon, but if you're around, could you direct people to where they can join our community? She's on it as usual. Well, I hope that the sun is shining wherever you are. We have had a bit of an Indian summer here in Carlingford. So to celebrate that fact, we're gonna play this song. They're sort of sitting on a Greyhound bus and we're a long way from home. You shake hands, make plans, write your story in the sand, and then get ready to run in time. Every time I try to find it, I fall. I have my hand aside, staring through the window sill. Don't let go. Raise your eyes, the warm, sweet scent of you. Together we roll, even though at this stage I am waiting for a brand new wave to crash. Swallow me whole in time. Every time I try to find that it falls out of my hand to the side, staring through the window saying, don't let go, don't let go. You can't find yourself in the eye of the storm. Yes, and my heart won't leave when we get to the end of the ride. There's one thing I know, together we flow. Sunlight, 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 that's right. Raise your eyes above all the lights that they hear, from a hole in the ground to a place where the water is clear. There's somewhere I know people can go. Sunlight, 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 that's right. A little bit of sunlight there, coming from Carlingford. This is my husband's favourite song from Saturday night. Saturday night at Greystones. Declan, I have trouble keeping one pair of specs on top of my... Deirdre, I have trouble keeping one pair of specs on top of my head. How do you manage two? And actually that was another question which from Pamela Purcell, which is, how many glasses can Declan get on his head at one time? How many can you actually get on your head at one
It's a
time?
pity Norris McWhirter is not about. because
Norris McWhirter. Yes.
I'll bring
Is he,
my
he
own-
probably is about.
It could well be about.
It
I'll
probably
bring my
is
old
about.
friend back here again.
Oh yeah. He's good, that guy. We like him.
So, I'm trying a third person.
He's gonna try three. This has never been done before.
These are loose.
Three pairs of glasses.
They'll have to go at the back, I think. Yeah.
Catherine's going for four. I don't even have you got a fourth pair anywhere? Is there a fourth pair hanging around? It's gonna go. This has never been done before, guys. 4 pairs of glasses. I don't know if anybody, but there was actually something that happened at the gig in Greystones that I'd never seen before. Where in the middle of a song, the glasses actually were on top of Declan's head, and then they fell perfectly onto his face for about halfway during the song. Isn't that right?
The middle sensible thing. and it was-
Sensual thing. It looked like, you know, somebody like Michael Jackson and Prince, they got dance routines, Madonna and stuff like that. You know, people use like fires and sort of pyrotechnics. Declan has. We've got the glasses up, and it's a unique thing.
No hands needed.
No hands. His hands are busy. He's on the guitar. It's one of the natural phenomenons.
If Michael Jackson and Prince were still around, they'd
They'd be nicking this, wouldn't they?
They'd be still in
in
big
that.
time.
But for the minute, let's just focus on Norris McWhirter. Norris, are you there?
Or Roris.
Wasn't he? Didn't he have a brother?
He had
Was there?
Norris and Horace.
Who was Norris McBrothers? Norris McBrother. Norris McWhirter. Norris McWhirter had a brother on record.
That's hard to
break.
say.
Norris McWhirter. Especially after a couple of glasses of wildflower wine. Norris McWhirter. It's just, I can't stop saying the name, it's so good. I haven't heard that name since Roy Castle left us.
I think
Ross McWhirter.
Ross and
Well
Norris.
done, Deirdre. Christopher, everybody knows it. Ross McWhirter.
Okay, I think it's we've got a refill there. Would you be up for a Rioja remix?
Well, why not? Yeah. Okay. I'm on the wildflower. I don't know if it's technically a Rioja, but
Well,
close
it
enough.
doesn't spoil the.
It may, yeah, exactly. It may affect things slightly, but at the same time, it may actually. Experimentation is the name of the game.
What's that?
You know, fail faster. That's my motto at the minute.
He has the 4 glasses on. I did have
Four
to
glasses, and he's tipping the Rioja remix with
Okay.
a glass that is not a Rioja. So this is scary stuff here.
Okay.
I don't know. As usual, I don't know what things put before me.
Right.
Let's see if anybody can guess the song.
Okay. Takes a couple seconds to kick in. I've set 2 up.
Why did you do that?
I don't know if it was a mistake. Don't problem.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second.
What?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, no, hang on a second.
He's trying
I
to
really
rewind.
want to start.
Oh, what's that? Have you got the mic on the iPad up?
Nobody knows. Right.
I'm gonna have to unplug this baby. Will I be able to hear?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Right, when you're ready, hit that button.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. I've hit the magic button here. Anybody know what this song is? No, it's definitely not Hell to Pay. I know what song this is. It is like Watch the Apollo 13. Uptight, she's got it. We're off. Outside it looks like we're cruising. I wanna know just how it feels to be so real. Uptight, how come you're so uptight? Come on, let's get wet tonight. So smile.
it again.
That Derry saying admitted you've been practicing. Look, Morris, they all know it. The man's a natural. That was fantastic. That's probably better than the version on the record, if I say so myself. As I say, available for, oh, nearly forgot the rate. Not the reactor, but that was good, Declan. Still haven't put me off in the game yet. Although that was a bit of a sabotage attempt there at the start. I don't know what you were doing, putting those faders up. Was it? Nearly lost my rhythm, but managed to claw it back.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. Actually, a few wee things you did there better than the record.
Yeah, what was it?
When you dropped the drums at the end and kept the strings going.
Yeah.
Should have done that on the record.
I hope Pat O'Donnell isn't listening, or he'll be going, no, well, I'm not too sure that's a good idea, but yes, I think that there's an argument for it. Cheers, if you want to say it, I nailed it.
This stuff's very strong. What percentage is that? Wildflower. Fred, trying to poison us.
Debbie, who can be a tough critic, saying that was the best yet. Thanks, Debbie. Oh, and Debbie was on to me about the spirit store Dundalk.
Yeah.
Debbie, they're holding off. Declan was trying.
13.5.
That's not that bad.
Isn't it?
Morris is saying that you're deliberately trying to sabotage me because I'm getting so good that you're trying to basically throw roadblocks in my way.
I think he caught on to that fact, but
yes. Yes, I was just going to say to Debbie, who's been on at me on email, basically that the Spirit Store are announcing a gig in Dundalk that's going to be next week. They're announcing it for a bit of we don't really know how many people they can let in, but it's going to be at the end of September. Maybe not the end of September. I think it's in. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely the second week or something in September. But they're announcing it next week. So, but that's not the Christmas show. That's for a September show. But they don't know how many people they can let in because the government have yet to say that. So, this was classic, right? Sean Mulroy, right? I got this, Mac. I was said that. He wants to know. We call the show Ask Us Anything. So he's got a question for us. Why, when I first saw you at Field of 90, was I able to sleep on the grass in half a tent, live on crisps and tenants for 3 days and feel absolutely fine? But last Friday night in Longford, I stood for 2 hours and ended up with a bad back and in great need of a snooze. Well, you're asking why is that? We think everybody here knows why that is, Sean. You know, time waits for no one. And actually, Debbie, I've got her daughter Cara did really well in her levels and is heading to university. Congratulations, Cara.
I'm just going to open this up and let it breathe.
He's opening a second bottle. Freda, what have you done? You've unleashed the monster. He's opening a second bottle of the wildflower. We'll all be wildflowers. Yeah.
Right, what's the plan?
Plan is do another song.
Okay, I've got one.
Oh, okay. What is it?
But Freda had a couple of requests, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
So we're not doing any of those?
No. Well, because she's giving us the wildflower.
Yeah. So, what did she request?
She requested Argenta and Highwire Walker, I think. And Walk With Me, was it? I'm not sure if it was Walk With Me.
It was definitely Highwire Walker. It was Highwire Walker last week.
So what?
But try that.
You want to try Highwire Walker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that wise?
Is it wise?
What do you want to try?
It probably is wise, isn't it?
We better practice that.
Yeah. But we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Would you give people an option? Highwire Walker or Walk With Me? Maybe do both.
Yeah. We'll end the same tuning. We'll do one into the other.
Highwire Walker or Walk With Me. We'll wait and see if we can get the people. It's just going quiet. Nobody wants either.
That juice pedal sounding good. That's great.
Walk with me from Catherine McCord, that went it. I was waiting for the first one to come up. Okay, walk with me, Declan, yeah. Let's see if I can remember this now. Walk with me, got 2 walk with me's. We don't stay out all night like we used to do, painting the town red till the sky turns blue. My eyes still dance when I look at you. Come walk along with me. Leaves are falling, the hot summer's past. We don't look like our own photographs. There's no need to take a different path. Come walk along with me. Colors fade, things get worn, become more precious than they were before. We don't stay out all night like we used to do, painting the town red, the sky turns blue. My eyes still dance when I look at you. Come walk along with me. Colors fade, things get worn, become more precious than they were before. Leaves are falling, the hot summer's past. We don't look like our old photographs. But there's no need to take a different path. Come walk along with me. Come walk along with me. Won't you come on and walk with me? James Gunner, good man. Cheers, Debbie, to your very good health.
I have to admit,
What?
4 glasses are very hard to keep on the head.
Is it? But how are you doing in that?
It's just begin to slip at the back. I'm afraid to touch it in case. But if Norris is watching, or Ross, there is the option of adding another.
Niall Fancy asks, who would you individually like to share a stage with and why?
Sadly, he's gone.
I was going to say the same guy. Because he's gone.
Oh, poor Charlie.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, isn't it? But you were lucky enough to see the Rolling Stones, you know, not that long ago, was it? A year ago?
Yeah.
A year ago. And were you sort of watching, you said you were sort of watching him the whole time, really, were you?
Well, actually, that's not right. They were all on different screens, and I was watching the screens all the time.
Right.
It looked like they were doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just glorious sound. It's, I don't know if you saw the Bob Lettsfit's post today.
Yeah, with Jim Kerr.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he said it was like...
Masters of Zen.
Yeah, yeah.
It was absolutely perfect. That's how I describe them. Brilliant. Masters of Zen. Looks like they're doing nothing, but they're making this incredible sound.
Yeah. And then somebody else in the Lettsfit's thing was saying that about how hard he hits.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't look like he was hit, but Martin McClory, that song was lovely. Who is that? Is the song about? Well, Martina, that song's about. I just got tired of hearing love songs about people that had been sort of, hooked up for a weekend, and suddenly it was "I love you," but it wasn't. I wasn't hearing many songs about people that had been in relationships that lasted for decades, and I thought, well, this should be a song about love that's stood the test of time, and So Walk With Me was sort of really for all the couples that are celebrating 20, 30 years together and onwards. Norris McWhirter would be proud, Declan, because I think of your current glasses. It's
But it's technically on the head. It doesn't have to be on the top of the head.
that could catch on. Yeah. I wonder, could we actually sell something in the shop? Like maybe a sort of like a pair of glasses with another two pairs on top of it.
I'd buy them.
Exactly. We would one and it's all about niche. It's all about sort of hitting a niche market there. So we could have you and
I've read the word.
Enda actually. Enda has normally two pairs of glasses.
I remember asking him, I was like, you're not annoyed that the eyesight's coming.
Did he start it? Was he?
He said, don't worry about it. I'll get up in the morning, put them on my head, done. And I thought, best advice I have been given.
So Enda was the true sort of pioneer of the two glasses on the head.
I only had one.
You only had the one, right? You've taken that, and you've look at the now. It's four. It's
65 now.
Yeah. Oh wow! Unbelievable.
Right. You got a
dedication. Which is what Roy and Norris and Ross were always singing about. Dedication. If you want to be the best.
If you want to beat the rest.
Dedication, what you need. Thank you for selling the chocolate. With the Irish artists or bands, who influenced you most? I don't know. Who hasn't influenced you? Taking it a Rory Gallagher poster on his wall, I remember when he was a teenager. We all went to see U2 at the King's Hall. Did you go to that?
Oh, what a gig. Brilliant.
Yeah. Supported by Lou Reed.
I read an interview with The Edge where he said even that surprised him, because they've been used to playing outdoors festivals and stuff. When they did the King's Hall, which holds, a couple of thousand.
No, the King's Hall holds like 7,000 to 10,000 people.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not small. No.
Right.
The Ulster Hall, I think, is like 1,500, 2,000. No, the King's Hall is like, I think somewhere between. I'd say that because it was round. I'd say there was probably 8,000 or 9,000 people in that.
Right. Right.
But they made it.
It seemed like
it seemed like the bag it in. I couldn't believe how much power that they had.
Yeah.
But the arrangements in those songs on that album were just like the parts were.
I think it started off with Streets of No Name.
They did.
The Joshua Tree.
They did. It was the Joshua Tree tour. Yeah, it was. Which is why it was just such a hot ticket to get.
But also, just from a guitar point of view, I think Freddie White is a very underrated guitar player.
Yeah.
He was sort of introduced me to various tunes via Donald Hannon.
And great songwriters like Randy Newman and Guy Clark and things like that.
But Planksty always comes to mind. There's never an album we're making where we're not quoting Planksty in terms of when we get the guitars weaving together. Because Andy Irvine and Donald. Not that we're hot on them, but
Andreas is from Germany, our tour manager. He's asking Sound of the Underground. But we did that last week, didn't we? We did Sound of the Underground last week, I think.
Andreas, sorry.
Yeah.
You're a week late, my son.
Andreas, we did it last week. We have a sort of a rule that we have to wait for like sort of, we sort of look at the songs and we go, well, we can't do a song that we've done in the last. So we'd love to do it. Tune in next week.
Yes, that's one of the new rules of Brexit.
It's one of the as Andreas is probably and Gisela who are aware of and wishing you all the best.
2 weeks in a row, Brexit shut it down.
Brexit have shut Sound of the Underground down for the second week in a row, but apparently it is coming. It's just going to be it's going to be delayed. It's going to be with you, Andreas. It's going to be with you, but it's going to take an extra 6 or 7 weeks to get to you, and there will be a customs charge on top of it. So apologies for that. Yeah, we should we play a song first or?
Yeah, I think we should play a song.
Well, what about we play something tempo? What about Full Fermentation or something like that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the sunglasses and the 5 pairs and the 4 pairs on the headstand.
I don't know why I feel full in a Full for Temptation mood, but we opened with it at the show, the last 2 shows, and I just really enjoy playing it. This is a song off our very first album, Songs for the Tempted. Second song in, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? And I'll work to put it right. Just don't ask me tonight. Look, relax the lectures. I'm no good at being good. Don't you think I really would? I resist it if I could. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. When drink has done its turn, when it's much better fun to burn, when it's better at the edge of the road, when emotion runs cold, when cynics cut you down. But it's much better fun to fool around when indifference is all you've found. I'll be there. I love the glasses, Declan. Is one falling?
Yeah.
There's just a web of deception that ties you down. Can't you be honest with yourself? When you are with no one else, there's just no sense of direction to steer you home. You know I'd like to stay and help, but I'm too worried about myself. It's the same old story. I don't need this life. And I don't care what anybody else says. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. When drink has done its turn, when it's much better fun to burn, when it's better at the edge of the road, when emotion runs cold, when cynics cut you down. But it's much better fun to fool around when indifference is all you found. I'm just a fool for temptation. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool for temptation. I'm just a fool, a fool, a fool, a fool, a fool, yeah. That's right. Norris Ross, check this out. He has only lost one pair of glasses while performing that song. I would
That's still a record.
I would put money on the fact that no one in the history of rock has ever performed a song live in front of a live audience with 4 pairs of glasses on.
Badges.
He's got 5 pairs of glasses on. I would say that has never happened. Even the great Elton John, I'd say, would never have tried something so outlandish. Oh, hang on. Dermot's saying, I'll try again. Turn the guitar sounds down and the voice mic up, guys. Your singing sounds muted tonight, Brendan.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. So, that basically just means turn the guitars down, does it?
Yeah.
But before we sing another song, we should do the competition. So this is, again, got songs for the Tempted Flexi Sampler in the post the other day. Just ordered the man alive. Is he joking? He's got the, says the Tempted Flexi Sampler in the post, Brent Mooney.
Second hand job.
The cassette sampler. Actually, I got a class one here from, what was it? Let's see, where is it? Where was it? Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, well, too much for that. No.
Nope,
It was, yeah, no, it was, it's not there. It's not what I was looking for. It was somebody who had,
So that's what the old Ford is coming handy. It's up on the list.
yeah, I know what it was. He's talking about the cassette sampler. Joe Butler, who's with us tonight, said, say hi to his sons Milo and Espen, right? Who wanted to know what a cassette was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's, I mean, cassettes are taking off. They come back in fashion.
I remember showing a CD. No, I showed a cassette to a barmaid who was about 16.
Yeah, and what was the
Said,
reaction?
what do you call that? Says that CD.
Oh, she says the CD.
That's how bad CDs have gone.
Okay,
But not the vinyl.
no, the vinyl. No, the vinyl.
The vinyl.
The vinyl is, look, check this out. We're on our third vinyl now. So, currently in the four of us shop at the minute, a red, see, transparent red Sugar Island. We've got beautiful sea blue, Heaven Earth, and we are now moving on to Classified Person.
Which has got a very distinct colour scheme.
So the question is, what colour? What are we going to do? What colour? We don't know, but we're going to be asking you, because that's our next album that we're doing in vinyl. But Debbie's going to give me a hard time if I don't start announcing what the caddy reveals. Okay? Oh, you better pick it.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Well, what was the question? The question was, yes, oh, I should say, the question was, I asked this question in an email that I sent today to our community, so if you're not a member, join, subscribe, please. But the question I asked was that the only, I think, recorded cover of us on an album is a song that was a number one for Girls Aloud back at the start of the 2000s. And the question is, what was the song? What was the song that we covered that was sung by Girls Aloud? And lots of people got this one right. It was, of course, Sound of the Underground. And there can only be one. So the winner of this week's competition is, he's a Dundalk lad, pretty close to home actually. He's Barry Hughes. Effect number 9. That's a joke from last week, I think, isn't it? Was it about something about you only use effect number 9, you never...
For Sound of the Underground.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stay away from all other effects apart from effect number 9.
For Sound of the Underground.
Yes.
Definitely not 10.
No, definitely stay away from 10. It was, yes, Siobhan, you're right, Sound of the Underground. Barry Hughes Barry, coming your way will be some fantastic, highly sought after chocolate. But as if that was, you're also going to be getting a tote bag, a tote bag, a 4-of-us tote bag, and this is a collector's item here. The 4-of-us.
Rock and roller coaster.
Rock and roller coaster. I've seen some brilliant photographs of that coaster in action today. So just to we've got the tote bag. People have been asking me about. We don't have the tote bag here, do we? But I know that that's what they're sending out in this week's competition.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of the design, this in the tote bag, it'll probably be something like this, which is our new range of merch, and this is the 4-of-us hoodie. If you want to be wrapped up for the autumn, Colette can give you the 4ofus.com where you can get this or the vinyl or anything else that you fancy. But not yet the glasses. The glasses are, we've got to work on that prototype, Declan, so we can get them in the shop.
We're working that.
Yeah.
We'll get the architects in.
Get the architects in, and we hope to have Declan's 4 pairs of glasses on one. They'll be in one. You just put the one glass.
But health and safety is
paramount.
Paramount. Yes.
Well, you don't want to be like. Do you remember Steve Martin? That Steve Martin film.
Yeah, the jerk.
Yeah, where he invented
the magnet.
Was it? And then he was sued. He would made a fortune because he'd the bifocals and everybody went across. So that's why you need to be careful not to be, I think eyesight is an important one. I mean, he was being funny, but really it's no laughing matter if you know what I mean? Business. If you cause problems. So we're going to have to run that by health and safety to make sure that, like Pearl, Steve Martin and the jerk, we aren't you're not, it will be you sued. We'll have to put that through a separate company, maybe, because that's your invention. It's nothing to do with me.
No.
If we put it through the company, then I would be as liable as you would be. Yeah. Listen, that's my old law training coming into. Yeah. So we're gonna leave you with. Do you want to try the one we start off with, this new song?
Yeah,
again?
definitely.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go soon. So we should. We should give it a bash. This song is called "Carry Me to the Water," and we are just working on it at the minute in the studio. So we thought we'd play it. How far we've got? We've just been writing lyrics today. My phone are not finished yet, but it's getting there. If it's too loud, I can hear my vocal. You soothed me when I cried, kept me safe in days gone by. But a man through life changes, you were patient and courageous. Down by the Silver Coast, on a little fishing boat, breathing salty air and diesel. Was there anywhere more peaceful? I see you pick me up, wrap me up, left me over stony ground. I see you pick me up, carry me to the water, to the water. Now your garden is in full bloom, but we're all huddled here in one room. Outside, a car is waiting. I can't stop my hands from shaking. Framed photographs line the wall that tell the story of us all. Make me feel a little old. Soon I will rest you on my shoulder. Let me pick you up, wrap you up, lift you over stony ground. Let me pick you up, carry you to the water. Let me pick you up, wrap you up, lift you over stony ground. Let me pick you up, carry you to the water.
Carry me a bit there. Carry me a bit.
Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me to the water.
That's the verse there.
Someday the light will dim when my life's filled to the brim, and as the sun is slowly sinking, thoughts that I'll be thinking. I see you pick me up, wrap me up, lift me over stony ground. I see you pick me up, carry me to the water. I see you pick me up, wrap me up, lift me over stony ground. I see you pick me up, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Carry me, carry me, carry me to the water. Thanks for keeping us company. Again, for Ask Us Anything, I can't believe this, number 45. Our heartfelt thanks from the man with the glasses there behind me, Declan, myself, Brendan here, and Colette in Moldova, where she's toiling away at the tomato plants. Thanks so much, guys, for keeping us company for another Ask Us Anything. We can't believe we've been doing this for nearly a year now, and it wouldn't be any fun without you. So we hope to see you same time, same place next week. To your very, very, very good health.